We will start with the prayers. Hare Krishna, everyone. अज्ञानतिमिरन्दस्य ज्ञानजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं तदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुधपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथवितं तं सजीवं साधुवैतं सवादूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखावितंश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्ता राधाकान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्च गौराङ्गे राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरि विश्वानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा everyone. Hare Hare. Right. So, who would like to do Nasimha Arti today? Please?
Can I do Nasimha?
Yes, go on for it, Tanmay.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prahlad Las Jai.
Prahlad
Hiranyakashi Vasha.
Hiranyakashipo Vakraha. Tiladanakanakalaya.
Ito Narsim
Narasimha
Narsimha Yato Yato Yam
Yato Ramitato
Narsim
Narasimha.
Bahir Narsimha Hir Narsimha Narsimha Adhim Sharanam Papade Tab Kare Kamal
Kamalvare
Akam
Nakam
Shringar Lalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Kenga
जय जगदीश हरे जगदीश हरे
केशवद्रेता नरहरिरूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे महादेव नरसिम्हादेव जय नरसिम्हादेव
प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद नरसिंह जय प्रहलाद
जय प्रहलाद नरसिम्हा जय प्रहलाद नरसिम्हा जय प्रहलाद नरसिम्हा जय प्रहलाद
जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह
जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह जय लक्ष्मी नरसिंह
जय बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल जय बोल हरि
निताई गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताई गौर हरि बोल
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
गुरुदेवा 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 जय गुरुदेवा
जय गुरुदेवा 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 जय गुरुदेवा
हरे
हरि
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे
हरि
कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे हरे हरि बोल हरे कृष्णा very nice Tanmay very nice thank you so much for such a lively Narasimha Aarti and Krishna after that Hare Krishna Sohani Hare Hare Bol. Okay, so before we will move further, all right, we will do that. But let's do Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Rohan, would you like to do it, please? It's been a while. Yes, please, Rohan.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Thank you so much, Rohan. Very nice. Rohan, you should do more often. We don't hear you much. And there is another seminar, like we did Dashaftar. We are going to go back to Bhagavad Gita. But there is a seminar we are going to do. And Rohan, I'm going to share a verse with your mother. And there is a reference, there is a story. And I will tell more about that story, but I will request you and Aryan to develop that. I know Kana, Krishna, who is not here today, he has also started developing it, which is great. But if you two could develop it, it will be really good for everyone. And yes, yeah. But before we will go further, didn't get the chance. I wonder if Pihu is there. Pihu, would you like to do Hare Krishna Mahamantra? I know this is only, I think, third time you are joining. Oh, Jay is here. Jay ki Jay. Hari Hari Bol. Jay, I was thinking about it. Apologies. These days. Ooh, okay. All right. Pihu,
Coming,
Pihu, go
Jai
first.
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Okay.
Krishna.
Yeah, go on, please.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Very nice. Everyone, please. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Rama
Hare
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Hare. Pihu, a bit louder, please.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Every Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare
Rama
Rama.
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama. Rama Rama
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare. Pihu, okay. Pihu, one more time, please.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Everyone together, please. Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Pihu. I think this is the first time you did it here. I know you used to come around to our home and then we used to do it sometimes, which is great. But yeah, here you did it first time, which is very very nice. And I hope very soon Kuhu will also do it with us. It's really good to take the name of the Lord. It's always good to do the chanting in the morning. We can do the chanting in the evening. We can do the chanting, right? So one more person, please, before we will move on to the class. So there will be yes, Sohani, go on, please.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Everyone together, please. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare.
Hari Hari Bol. Thank you, Sohani. Yes, please, Sohani.
Why are you not on video?
I'm not on the video. Well, I can show you. I'm here. Is my video coming? Because of the internet issues, sometimes what happens if you have a lot of videos open, then the internet goes slow. And recently we have experienced the internet is going slow, and sometimes we have the connection issues. That's why. What happened when the lockdown happened? Everybody went on internet. So when, for example, 2% used to be on internet, now they were like 50. Okay. Oh, we both guessed the same number. I don't know how.
Yeah.
So let's say 50 or 60%. So for a while, internet company coped, but recently they could not cope. That's why they are struggling. But very nice. So I'm here. Trust me, I'm here. And sometimes sun is also shining. And I have a very nice deity with me. A picture of Krishna and Radha. That's from Mayapur. Beautiful one. So right, okay. So let's move back to Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4. And Aryan has actually put together some slides as well. What we will do, we will see. Let's see the chapter 4. Shall we go and see that first? Anybody remembers the name of chapter 4? Okay. Anyone? Anyone? Please. Anyone? 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 Please.
Prabhuji,
Yes, please, Avni.
I'm searching in the Bhagavad Gita for chapter number 4.
Very nice. Anybody else remember? Chapter 1 was the what we say observing the army. Second is the summary. Third is the karma, action. Karma.
Oh, I remember the
Prabhu,
fourth now.
Yes. What's the name of Jay? Yes.
Can you quickly recap what has happened from the start to this, like a small recap?
Very nice. Yes. Let's the recap of chapter 4 or recap of the Bhagavad Gita.
Recap of what we've learned so far, like before the Dashavata series.
Very nice, very nice. Good. It's always good because there was a bit of what we'll say digression. What we were doing it, we diverse, we went somewhere else, and when we come back, we should always do the recap. So let's do it together. So anybody remembers what happened in chapter 1? Yes, Avni, please.
This is the part when Arjun, he didn't know that he was fighting against his grandfather, and Krishna explained the Bhagavad Gita to him.
Yes, very nice. Chapter 1 is where Krishna and Arjun there on a chariot, right? The two armies, and if you see, let me show you a big picture. Okay, if you see this picture, it says Bhagavad Gita lessons, and on either side there are armies. One is Kaurav, one is Pandav. They are cousin brothers. Kaurav 100 brothers, Pandavs 5 brothers. Anybody knows why they were called Pandavs? Yes.
Because Prabhu,
son of King Pandu.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Jay, you were saying something, please.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Panda was the son of Pandu.
Okay, great. Yes. Tanmay said it, and I think Avni also raised their hand. Yes, because the name of the father was Pandu, and then the sons were called Pandav. And this used to be the culture those days. It's still sometimes you see it happens, but those days it used to be the culture that the children they were recognized by the name of their parents. For example, Krishna will address Arjun as Konte. Now, because the name of the mother of Arjun is Kunti, so that's why Konte. That used to be the culture those days. So now, what Arjun says just before, I mean, think of it. The biggest, it's called Mahabharat. Maha is massive, big. Bharat. Bharat is the name of the place, and well, the whole planet Earth, as we know, that used to be Bharat. So on the planet Earth, this is going to be the biggest war ever, right? And what Krishna is saying, yes, Sohani, please. Sorry, Sohani, can't hear you. You're on mute. Yes, you're unmuted now, please.
How long did the battlefield of Kurukshetra go on?
Okay, very nice. So anybody knows? Sohani's question is okay. Avni got it. Yes, Avni, go for it, please.
18 to 20 days.
That's right, 18 days. And then, of course, sometimes what happens, it's clear when it started, but you can't really say when it ended. Because what you gonna say, what will you say when it ended? Because Duryodhan was not killed there on the battlefield. He was killed a bit later. Some people say when he left the battlefield, then it ended, and when he was killed a couple of days later. So yeah, you can say 18 to 20 days, but usually most of the people they accept 18 days. 18 days. And you know, millions, millions of soldiers were killed just in 18 days. Never ever in the history before and after that has happened. But now that's what Krishna wanted. Why? And Sohani asked the question the other day, was it yesterday? Yeah. That what happened? How yuga changes from one yuga to another yuga, how it goes. That's how it goes. Most of the time I said it's water, but sometimes it happens because of this. Sometimes there was a time in Spain when something similar what happens now, COVID-19, a similar I think 60 years back, roughly. And it's so this is not new. COVID 19 is not new. It's new in our living memory that we can't really remember because it didn't happen. For example, I'm going to be 40 soon. So in last 40 years, it did not happen. So it's not in my living memory. But if I will read the articles 100 years back, I can see these things happen again and again. Why? Because we don't take care of the planet Earth. Now, what Arjun is saying to Krishna that let me see these two armies. They are here. I'm so surprised. And he gives 5 reasons, right? Arjun gives 5 reasons why he does not want to fight. And the way we remember, anybody remember C, D, E, F? And then he said, I will not fight. C, D, E, F, I will not fight. So, anybody remembers what C stands for?
Compassion.
Compassion. Very nice. Thanks, Tanmay. So, he expressed the compassion. Krishna, look at these. So many people will die. I have compassion for you, for them. And then C, D. What is D?
Devotion, I think.
D, I think somebody said, Jay said devotion. It's not devotion, it's something to do with destruction. Oh, sorry, did you say devotion or did you say destruction?
Devotion.
Devotion. It is destruction, yes. Yes, it's destruction to family traditions. So, what Krishna said? Krishna said that sorry, what Arjun said, Arjun is giving the lame. Arjun is giving a lot of examples that, and one of the example, one of the excuse, one of the reason he's saying. So the first one is compassion. He said, I have so much compassion for these people who are going to die. But then he says, D stands for destruction, destruction of the family traditions. Now, we discussed this, that if these people are going to die, then who are going to give the family tradition? Who is going to teach these family traditions to the next generation? Right? If my grandfather was there, my grandfather told all the traditions to my father. My father told me, and I'm going to tell my children, and that's how the traditional passed through the generation. Bhagavad Gita, yes. Okay, Avni is showing me the Bhagavad Gita, and this is a very nice thing. Avni, you would like to say something? Why you are expressing Bhagavad Gita? Why you are showing it? Okay, let me unmute you first. Yeah, go on, please.
I want to show the picture how depressed Arjun is because he doesn't really want to fight.
That's right. Yes, that's right. And in this scenario, yes, very nice picture. Thank you, Avni. In this scenario, we are Arjun, each one of us, because a lot of times we don't want to do things, right? They are so Tanmay and Nirik, he's not here, but both of them they are preparing for exams, 11 plus exams. And I remember Aryan used to prepare. Aryan did it last year. Rohan prepared it last year, and it's so tough, so tough. Sometimes the kids they say no, 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 I don't want to do it. Just like right at the end of first chapter, Arjun left his bow and arrow and he said, I don't want to fight. Similarly, sometimes students, we say, "Oh, I don't want to study, I don't want to pass it, it's so hard, I can't pass it." And this is what Arjun within us is saying. And then what Krishna says to Arjun, if we have that knowledge, that wisdom, then what Arjun did, we will do the same. And we know very well what Arjun did. Arjun fought not the brothers, although they just happen to be the brothers, but Arjun fought with irreligion. Why? Because he was from the religion side, so he was a righteous person. Why? To establish, well, to kill all the irreligion and to establish the religion back in the society. And that's what he did. Obviously not him alone, but five brothers who were left behind, who were led by Krishna. So that was the first reason, was compassion. The second reason was destruction of family tradition. Then we had E. Anybody knows CDE? What E stands for? He said enjoyment.
Yes.
Yes, he said enjoyment. He said, Krishna, what's the point of winning this big battle? If all of those people I'm going to enjoy, they are going to die here. And this is what we see as well. If we watch something alone, we get a little bit of pleasure. But when we watch something with friends, right? When we watch something, or if we go out to eat something, and if we go to the cinema, or when we do the kirtan, we can do the kirtan alone. Or when we do the kirtan in association, yes, then we enjoy more, much, much more. And that's what Arjun said to Krishna. He said compassion. He said destruction of family tradition. And then he said enjoyment. And then there was one more, fear. Fear of what?
Fear of losing people.
Fear of losing people. That was part of the compassion. They, Krishna, Arjun said, fear of sinful reactions. He said it's sin. It's sin. Like, even if I don't have the compassion for that, even if I will not worry about the destruction of the family members, even if I will not worry about enjoyment, is still killing so many people, killing my own relatives, killing my own uncles, aunts, family members, my gurus, my teachers. It's a big, big sin, right? And we all think like that. We all think like that now or maybe later. So remember these four major four reasons: compassion, destruction of family tradition, E for enjoyment, and fear of sinful reactions. And then because of that, he said, I am indecisive. I can't decide. So anytime in your mind, if this thing will come, that your mind cannot decide. Always remember, the Arjun within you is confused. So what you got to do? You got to pick the Bhagavad Gita. You need to remember the all the knowledge, the wisdom Krishna has given in Bhagavad Gita to Arjun. And then what happens? 2.7, then we start chapter 2. Very first thing Arjun says, I can't decide. And then 2.7, he surrenders. So far he was arguing, Arjun was arguing with Krishna that because of this, I don't want to fight. But 2.7, he says, Krishna, actually, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's right for me, what's wrong for me. Please instruct me. I'm your disciple and our soul surrender to you. What was it? That's 2.7, right? If you can learn these verses, it will be great. Because it will, again, how we should ask the questions, how we should surrender. Yes, Sohani, please. Sorry, Sohani, you are on mute. Oops, where you gone? Sohani. Oops, Sohani, you disappeared from. Okay, Avni is trying to show something.
I found I
Yes,
found the verse 2.7 in the Bhagavad Gita.
very good. Would you like to read it? Meanwhile, oh, I found Sohani there.
Translation.
Yes, please, translation, Sohani. Avni, please.
Now I am confused about my duty, and have lost all composure because of my weakness, miserly weakness. In this
Yes,
condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. Now I am your disciple, and a soul surrendered unto you. Please
on to
instruct
you.
me.
Prabhu,
Please,
I know
please.
the shloka, so can I say it?
Yes, go on. Yes, Sohani, we come back to you. Yeah, let's Jai the shloka. Yes. Would you like to recite it, please, Jai?
अल्पज्ञदोषोऽल्पासनस्वभावा गच्छामि त्वं धर्मसम्मूढचेत तच्छ्रेयसाहितं ब्रूहि तन्मे निश्चयास्यहं शाधि त्वां प्रपन्नम्.
Hari Bol. Very nice, Jai. Very nice.
I can say the meanings and the shloka without the Bhagavad Gita.
Oh, great. Very nice. Thank you so much, Jai. Let's go to Sohani. Yes, Sohani.
Can I say the sloka and the translation?
Oh, very good. Yes, please. Go on.
कर्पण्यतोऽसोऽपता स्वगावः पृच्छामि त्वन्दर्मसम्मूढचेता यच्चेष्टनिष्टं भूरि तन्मे शिष्यास्त्यहं साधिमां त्वं प्रपन्नम्. Now I'm confused about my duty and have lost all composure because of my very weakness. In this condition, for certain, I'm asking you to tell me what is best for me. Now I'm your disciple and a soul surrender unto you. Please instruct me.
Hari Bol. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. Okay, Avni found something else. Yes, please, Avni, you are on mute. Let me unmute you. Oops, sorry. Yes, gone. Oops, sorry. Yeah, gone, please.
I found the translation in the
Oh,
Bhagavad Gita.
oh, you found the translation. Okay, great. Thank you. So yes, it's a for everyone, and we should have it. Like Avni got the whole Bhagavad Gita, her own copy. We all should have our own Bhagavad Gita. We should keep it. And Arnav is going to get a small Bhagavad Gita for himself, which Arnav is going to keep it with him. Oh, right. Oh, yes. Yeah, this is very nice in essence. Thank you. Yes. So these are very little books, and we should always read them before we go to the bed. And there are many more stories about it, and there are a few more stories I would like to share. Okay. Avni got something else? Yes, please, Avni.
Can I tell you up to where I read?
Okay. Yes, please.
I'm on the second chapter.
You are on second chapter. Oh,
Prabhu,
yes, please. Who said it? Jack.
yeah, look, I've got this small Bhagavad Gita copy.
Okay. Jay, your camera was, yeah, your camera is back. Oh,
I've
that's
got
very small. Ooh, wow. This is really, really small. Is this Bhagavad Gita, Jai?
yeah, it's just written in Hindi.
Ah, okay. I must admit, I have never seen it. I will have to request your dad to tell me where he got it from. This is like a pocket Bhagavad Gita. You can,
Yeah,
yeah, whenever you go and you're waiting for something, you quickly take it out and you say what Krishna is telling Arjuna. Just
yeah.
wait.
The only thing about it, it doesn't have things in English.
Okay, it doesn't have English. Okay. But yeah, there are different types of different languages in Bhagavad Gita. So I tell you,
I even here I have the normal one, but my dad's reading it right now.
okay, Hari Bol.
And yesterday evening, me, my dad, and my mom, we read the Bhagavad Gita and the Bhagavatam.
Very nice. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. I know your parents are very nice, very kind and sincere devotees, Jai. It's so good to be in association with your parents and with you. I know you are a very nice devotee. You always remind me of
Thank you.
Prahlad Maharaj and Dhruv Maharaj. So glad to have you in your association.
Thank
Thank you so much. Okay, so where we were, 2.7, and this is very important verse because that's, yes, sorry, who was saying? Krishna Chaitanya? Okay, I thought somebody was saying, but no voice is coming now. Okay, so yes, what happens? 2.7, the very first time Arjun surrenders to Krishna. And that's when we surrender to our teacher, that's when our teacher start giving us the knowledge, right? So this, we should always respect our teacher, and that's what Arjun is doing to Krishna. The 2.7, he says, please instruct me. Forget about all the excuses I've given, all the reasons I've given, please. And then in chapter 2 is the summary of the whole Bhagavad Gita. And very quickly, very briefly, what Krishna explains all the different routes, all the different margs, so and all the different yogas. So Gyan Yoga, like transcendental yoga, we will see in chapter 4, Divya Gyan, transcendental knowledge. And then karma kand. Karma kand is you do something to get something. That's karma kand, right? You're just doing it for the sake of it. And maybe not here so much, but back in India, a lot of times, most of the prayers these days, they are kind of karma kand. You do something, you just read it, and you don't understand it, and you don't try to implement anything. If that's the case, that's not a good case. And I will tell you, a very good Prabhuji. His name is His Grace Ramananda Kanai Prabhuji. He's a very sincere, a very senior devotee. And I heard a story from him this morning. I have heard from someone else before, but I will tell you the story he said, and it's a very nice story. Remember, there were two people on the road, and one person was digging a big hole. You know, some people on the construction is going on, they are digging a big hole. So Arnav, दो लोग हैं, एक क्या कर रहे हैं, रोड के ऊपर बहुत बड़ा खड्डा खोद रहे हैं, राइट, बहुत बड़ा खड्डा खोदे जा रहे हैं, खोदे जा रहे हैं. And the second person is filling it. The first person dig one hole, the second person fill that hole, and then they move further on the same road, and the first person dig another hole, and the second person fill that hole, and similarly they keep doing it. And there was one person standing there, and he's thinking, what's happening? I mean, what are you trying to achieve? What are you doing? Why are you doing? What's happening? Why are you digging, and why are you filling? And then they said, well, tell you what, usually we are three people. The first person dig the hole, the second person plant the seed in it, right? And then the third person fill the hole. So there is a seed which goes inside, and then we water, and the plant comes out after 3 months or so. But because the second person who is sick today, he did not come, so we thought, let him not do his duty, we will do our duties. This is called karma kanda. when you don't think how this is going to help us, when we don't understand how the knowledge we gain in Bhagavad Gita is going to help us, and we just read it, we just study it, right? Not without understanding. We should understand it, right? And we will continue more. But 352 here. Okay, so Hani, yes, please.
Can I tell you about karma?
Yes, please go on, Sohani.
So if you get bad karma,
Yes,
you you get a bad life. And if you have good karma,
yes.
you get a good life.
Very nice. That's very nice. It's there is a saying that there are four kind of people.
Prabhu,
Yes, please.
two things. I think I know the four kinds of people.
Oh, great.
Is it Acharya, Vaishyas, Brahmins, and I don't know the fourth one.
Okay. Yeah. So they are these are called different vern. So that's not what I was about to say, but that's okay. You said two things. That's one thing. And the second thing, please, Jay.
I've got to go sharp at 4 o'clock.
Oh, okay, great. All right, so we'll try to finish it right. Okay, so yes, so thank you so much, Jay. You reminded us to do the back. So we should always do it. We should always try to remind ourselves where we are, and then tomorrow we will continue from here, and then we will continue. We will reach up to next, well, chapter
So
four.
is it true that three of the four types are Acharyas, Brahmins, and Vaishyas?
No, so those are four varnas, and they are Brahmin. Sorry, that yeah, well, I'm not sure if that's what you meant, but there are four varnas. First is Brahmin, second is Kshatriya, third is Vaishya, and the fourth one is Shudra. So Brahmin is called teachers. They are supposed to be teachers, and the Kshatriya they are the leaders,
Kings.
the kings. Yes. So we don't have kings. Well, we do have kings, but they are not. Most of the time, they are not the leaders, but the politicians who make all the decisions. They are the Kshatriyas, and the Vaishyas are the business people.
The business.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. And the fourth one, the one does the work and they get the salary for it. They are the Shudras. They just do the work in a day-to-day society. Okay, great. So, right, I think this is good time. Let's just do Hare Krishna. So, how did you do it? I okay, Avni, please go for it.
Nugget. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Everyone, please. Sure, Jai. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Would you like to do Hare Hare Krishna? Arnav, would you like to do? Arnav, आप करोगे Hare Krishna Mahamantra, please?
Yes.
Yes, please. Go on.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare. Everyone, please. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your time. And I look forward to see you tomorrow at the same time, 3 p.m. Okay. And we will continue. Okay. Avni got a hands up, I think, a big one. Yes, please.
Prabhuji, when are you gonna Prabhuji, when are you gonna send the
Very,
PowerPoint presentation?
very good thing, Avni. Actually, I have everything ready, but Rohan got couple of things. So I have requested Rohan's mom. Rohan, if you are still there, you can hear. Could you send those two presentations? I've joined all other. Rohan?
We've already sent it to your email.
Oh, you have. Okay, sorry. So yes, I will send it today as well. Today I will send it, and Rohan, I will send you. I will send everyone. Well, whose email ID or the numbers I have, I will send you. And yes, you will have all the 10 incarnations together. Either I will see your separate PDF or together. I will see how I can do. Okay. So thank you so much, Rohan, and thank you to your mom. Thank you. All right. Hare Krishna, everyone. I will see you tomorrow at the same time. Keep it safe.
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Arnab.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Avni.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare